At Gulf Western Oil, we produce a quality product. We have the most modern plant in Australia. It is all stainless steel, something that's actually a little bit unique in the oil industry. And everything is stainless, from the pipes into the plant through to the filling line pipe. That means we basically end up with very little clingage, which means we have no contamination or very little contamination between products. So when we flush between our grades, we end up with no carryover from the previous product. It means that what you get in the bottle is exactly what we intended to put into the bottle. The other thing with our blend plant, and this is probably a little bit technical, but it's on what's called a weigh cell. So what weigh cells are, we weigh everything in by mass. Some other blenders add things by volume. When you add by mass, it's not affected by temperature. So we get the same consistency in summer and winter, and anything that I test here in the laboratory and manufacture in a small 100 gram or even 1 kilo blend is totally replicated by our blending plant. Gulf Western oils are tested in Australia under Australian conditions. And we work with people such as Victor Bray and test them not only in normal general automotive, but in intense racing conditions. At Gulf Western Oil, we work with the leading technology providers, so we work with the world's leading base oil providers and additive technology providers. We start with the finest raw ingredients, including water white base oils, and most people probably don't get to see the ingredients that go into an oil until they end up pouring an oil, which is roughly golden or honey brown colour. So at Gulf Western, we start with high purity mineral oils or synthetic oils, and all of them are water white, and that's how we can end up with a high purity product. Everything gets tested in our laboratory. We test key parameters such as viscosity, both at 100 degrees, which is close to the operating temperature of the engine, as well as cold temperature viscosities down as low as -30, and then also the additive chemistry. Additives are also tested on site, which is also a little bit unique for an independent blender in Australia. So what do the additives do? They impart a number of key properties. One is corrosion protection, antioxidancy. So what does corrosion protection do? It means that the internal components don't corrode, they don't rust. Antioxidancy, it means that you actually can have an extended oil drain. Right, so your drain might be 5,000 or 10,000 or 15 or 25,000 kilometres. We have oils that are suitable for each one of those applications. Pour point depressants. What do pour point depressants do? Well, most base oils, even some of these water white ones, they might stop flowing at -18 degrees Celsius, but we add a component in there that allows it to keep flowing down to -45 and sometimes below. Gulf Western manufactures a number of components, including viscosity modifiers that are part of the additive package. And what the viscosity modifiers do, they enable us to use lighter synthetic base oil components to meet cold temperature properties, such as a 0W or a 5W oil, but still enable full high-end protection at operating temperature. People often talk about zinc particularly in older classic car applications or even high-performance vehicle applications. Why is zinc important? It's a fantastic anti-wear additive. So Gulf Western oils, and particularly a racing oil, that's extra loaded with zinc. So not only do we have the full additive package level of zinc, we boost by between 25 and 30% above that to afford much better engine wear protection as well as antioxidancy. So that means your oil will work better for longer and maintain its physical and chemical characteristics. Regardless of whether it's your daily drive, a classic car, a muscle car or a top door slammer, Gulf Western has your vehicle needs covered.